Hi, good morning. It's your friend once again, the overseas teacher, and I'm here to share this very important information with you. It is really worth the effort for you to make to relocate to the UK as a teacher. I'll tell you about the pension scheme for teachers here. At the end of every month, when your salary is paid to you, 8.6% or thereabout is deducted from your salary as pension, and the employer contributes 28%. That is more than 3 times of what you are expected to contribute. So let's take, for example, let's do the math together. You are being paid like £2,000 because you are a qualified teacher, so you expect something like that. You're being paid like £2,000, for example, and maybe like £250 is deducted from your salary as pension. Now your employer pays almost 900 and something pounds. If you calculate that together, you're receiving as pension over almost £1,200. It's almost £1,200 because it's quite high. If you're to convert that to Nigerian money, you're talking about something a little bit above 2 million naira, right? The employer pays now than something. Now, it's under compulsion. They must pay that money. But it is deducted from the source because the government ensures that that is paid. There are regulatory agencies that ensures that the pension is paid. So when you come in as a teacher, you're automatically enrolled. Although some teachers from Africa will say they don't want to be enrolled in the pension scheme, it's actually optional. It's the best decision one can make, because even the Bible says that if a good father leaves inheritance for his children's children. So now, about £250 deducted from the salary, that is like 8.5, 8.6%, and the employer pays like 28.6% or so. That's everything approximately £1,200. Now, let's say it is 2 million naira. In a year, that's 24 million naira. Just for working in a year, that's your pension, 24 million. And it is kept somewhere that immediately after your retirement, this money is paid to you. Of course, not in bulk. There's usually a lump sum that will be paid to you. Then after that, incrementally, there'll be an amount that will be paid to you every year. And remember, this money increases every year because as a teacher here, you move up the salary scale every year. So this money increases. So let's do the math once again. So you have like 24 million naira in a year. In 10 years, that is almost 240 million. If there's inflation, the money is increased automatically. So that's 240 million. But let's say because it increases every year, let's just say maybe like 300 million, well, like 30 million naira, but in a year. That is 30 million naira in a year. In 10 years, that's like 300 million naira. And if you work for 20 years, that's 600 million naira. Where would you receive that kind of pension from if you're working as a teacher in Nigeria? Of course, if you work in a government school, you can never get up to that amount of money, even 1/10 of it. But this is what you get here as a teacher. The money increases every year. That's one thing you need to take note. Every year, your salary increases, the pension increases. If there's inflation, the value of your money also increases. There's an increment, the government adds to it because you've worked, you've labored for the country, you've molded lives. So they will reward you for that. This is not to talk about the savings you're going to get, because when you work, you need to remember where you're coming from. Of course, you're also going to have your savings. And it's expected that before 20 years, before retirement, you should have got your own apartment, as in your own home that you bought, though you'll be paying gradually. But these are some perks the teachers get here. But this pension scheme is mind-blowing. When I came in and I studied the pension scheme, I was surprised. Because now you're working and you know that your labor will never be in vain. Now, it is also important to stress the fact that even as a teacher, you are a science teacher, you are a math teacher, every year, or even a language teacher, the government pays you for remaining as a teacher. Can you imagine that? The government pays you for remaining as a teacher. Every year, some amount is paid to you, although it depends on the area you live in the United Kingdom, right? So these are some factors that you consider if you're thinking of where you need to teach or which school you need to teach, right? But it doesn't matter. Even if you come into the UK, you can always move from one school to the other. And it is like this very, very fast, right? So, like one of my mentors will always tell me, you can't control your preparation, but you cannot control your opportunities. It might be daunting now for you to get your QTS. Some of you don't even have your PGT or PGC as the case may be. But you know, you keep pushing, you're going to have them. I knew what I passed through before I got my PGCE, my PGD, postgraduate diploma in education. You know, it was really difficult. It was stressful, but I had to do it. I never knew I was going to come here, but I had to do it because you must be a symbol of professionalism. You must be a symbol of excellence wherever you are. That is what makes you unique. God has created us for that purpose, to represent Him where we are. Therefore, you must be a symbol of professionalism, a symbol of excellence. That is my prayer every day. That wherever I am, God, make me a symbol of excellence. Make me a symbol of professionalism. Don't give up. You can control your opportunities, but your preparation, but you cannot control the opportunities that will come as a result of the concerted effort you've put into your opportunities. I just feel I need to share this with you. Remember, I'm your friend, your assist teacher. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section and I'll respond in due time. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.